Alright guys, so here's that game I promised between the second Naturia build that I made after reading DC Silence's page, or website or whatever. This guy starts off with cards from the sky, discard that thing that you discard to get Valhalla, but he has the Valhalla anyway, so yeah, but then I keep trying to use it and I found you can't, so I just skip through that. I'm not sure if this build is actually better or if it's worse than the original one I made, but he had some pretty good ideas, so I still use the upstarts just because Bamboo Shoot is good. Draw into Curse of Anubis. Cover doesn't have special summoning this turn, so I play Duality. Stack doesn't use special summoning on my turn. No, Cliff, Butterfly, and Bamboo Shoot. I think about getting a Bamboo Shoot for a little while, and then I'm like, just to like have it back up, but then I'm like, no, it's a bad idea. So I already have a Cliff in my hand, so I just go for the Butterfly because, you know, versatility. It's opening, so you can maybe wall a little bit. So, like for a while, I thought this guy was just running like a different bad version of Agents or something, and then it turns out it's just Fairies, because I didn't see seasonal agents, so or any like tech like Alchemist or anything like that that works in Agents. So yeah, I was like, right now I'm still like, oh, okay, more Agents. No one plays those. Some Cliff, attack, just like a, you know, I get a plus, and I did get the battle, but then, like, those little guys are so annoying, because you can just, I just could not get card advantage over this guy because of those. Anyway, he just kind of keeps going and sets, and then, let's see, what does he do now? Oh yeah, he uses Valhalla. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And he sets another one, and I'm like, alright. Like, how am I gonna do that? I don't know. Circle. Get the cliff. Get the cliff attack. Right? I drew into the eggplant, and then I destroyed his guy. I'm just like, it's my turn, and I'm just like, oh, well, I'll just start cold with the cliff attack, and it should be fair. Then Bamboo Shoot and that plan came together, so that was excellent. And I chose Eggplant just because he was the least useful. Like, I didn't want to draw him, and he wasn't really going to do much from this point once I get Bamboo Shoot out. Anything else would have just been better to draw in than Eggplant, so I chose him to contribute. And then he moves to and kind of walls me for a little bit with Soul Fury and Light, and he tries to attack first, of course. Just a suicide, and I'm like, let me sure that's a suicide right there. And then I just Curse of Anubis. Like, I had to check to make sure it wasn't during his turn too. So, excuse me for not automatically knowing that. Anyway, I have Curse of Anubis in there because it's against it's monster protection, and it works really well with Fruit Fly. So, just a little thing that I put in. And here I draw a Cherry, and I'm just like, can't really get over that, so I'm just going to summon the Butterfly right now that I got earlier. So like, if he doesn't play another monster, I know I can stop his attacks and just maintain the Bamboo Shoot block. One card block, pretty good. Yeah, so I protect him, and he attacks, I'm like, negate. So, okay. Set the monster, and ends. As what else can you really do? And what do I do? Don't play MST. I would probably go Eggplant. I think that's what I did. I don't know why I didn't edit this out. Oh yeah, he tells me that I didn't mill for Butterfly, so I'm like, okay, thanks. And then I discarded that because that's what I would have milled and drew into the MST. And now I play the MST because I had two, and it would just be ridiculous not to get rid of that Valhalla. But I mean, what's the stuff I'm going to do? You can still use the Valhalla, you know. I don't want to give him any room. And after all of that, like, I think this goes like pretty close to 10 minutes because I didn't edit everything that I could, because that would just take long, and I'm just like not going to do that. The other one I had to though, like, if I have to I will because some just do not fit. Like, this is just kind of a long rule, but not really. It's kind of average, but slightly above average. So that's some of the occurrence I found a word. Simple 5. Go for Caster because I know he's running life and I can just beat over any life that he plays. But there's actually a ruling that I didn't know, which I'm pretty sure is correct, is that Caster doesn't work on face downs, and I was not aware of that, so you'll see in a second how that comes into play. Yeah, but like I told him just figured, oh well, I'll just beat over anything he plays face down, and I'll just beat over anything he plays face up, so I can just lock down his monsters and lock down his stone traps. You know, like there's some room in there to get around that, but it's not a solid lock, but still it's pretty annoying, I guess. I mean, I'm on the wrong side to say if it's annoying or not. But, yeah, I'm sure he's kind of pissed. He sets an end, and this is where I thought I could just like destroy with his effect. But then he says, no, you can't do that, and then I say okay, and then I ask the chat, and then they're like, yeah, you can. So you'll see me do that in a second. Yeah, I attack it, and then it's that thing. Like, if I knew that it didn't destroy face downs, I would have attacked with Bamboo Shoot first, obviously, and then attacked with Catastor just to get that in there. It's either like going to be a skill angle or whatever it's what thing it could be, because I don't think he's running that random right code or anything. So yeah, let's show that. Catastor. Actually, no, it was the same because I didn't do that. So that's me going over the ruling and blah blah blah. I edited most of it out, so it should be pretty quick right here. I set the cherry and set the because and this is one of the cool things I like about this deck is that once you play the Bamboo Shoot, even though you might not have protection right there, you can draw into it pretty easily, and then like the longer you keep it out, the more protection you draw into. Like see, there's another miracle. Well, not another mirror force, but a mirror force. It's another section. It's his monsters. Just from getting beat over. So I set, attack the thing that's the invincibility thing, the battle of course, faster. Topic. Faster's like boss, like MVP right here. Like, that one. Anyways, that's all done. I could finally get some pluses out. But the one that I attacked was for Sunshine Angel, so then he actually thought for a long time, so I was like, what are you doing? So he just went over something, and I'm like, wow, that took a long time for nothing. Just a note for something. And like, I expected him to do something with it, but he just said a back row. So I'm like, okay. And then, yeah, he switches the defense. I'm like, I'm just gonna run that over to Caster, what are you doing? And then I draw the upstart, and I know that I'm not gonna be able to kill him this turn, obviously, so I just go for the upstart. The codes are bad. And I thin my deck out a little bit, and I draw into the probability, so that's good. Then I'm gonna start someone's turn. Now it's I didn't set up enough and whatnot. No. I got another Monster Reborn, Upstart, and Solemn. So it's obviously pretty much just a short from Solemn and Monster Reborn, and I'm already set up on the field, so I'm just like, okay, I'll just get Solemn for, that extra little bit of protection. It's another 8,000, that'd be a pretty high cost, but if I really need it, I guess I would use it. And like I said, you just keep drawing into protection with this deck. Once you get Bamboo Shoot out, you can keep it for a couple turns. And then, yeah, just bang. And then 2,000. Well, I'm not getting my first 2,000, I don't know. I think the 2,000 is better. Second Solemn, obviously. In the turn, he doesn't really do anything because there's not really anything he can do. So he just passes, and then I got him the mind control, which is key. And like I attacked with Catastor and Bamboo Shoot too, but I realized in like 9 minutes 30 seconds I just edited that out. Set the mind control, he sets a monster, I'm like, okay, I have the game, I have the cherry. I can use mind control with it, but like I don't even have to show him the cherry. I don't even actually get to see what his face on this is in every other team. I show him the mind control and he just kinda quits from there because he knows he's lost. So yeah, of course he quits. Good game.